Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be showing you a beauty haul for you. Over the past couple of months I have been out shopping and picked up one or two new beauty products, some that I have repurchased and obviously I've loved using before, and some of them are completely brand new products to me, and even new brands that I haven't tried before. So I'm really interested into letting you know what I think about these things. I've used all the products since purchasing them, so it'll be like a little mini review. This is like the 20th time I filmed this video. It's driving me insane. The first time my camera kept going out after 17 seconds, and then finally after I've solved it, it's taken me the full weekend. I put it onto my laptop to edit and there was no sound, and unfortunately the battery has run out of my microphone, so I'm doing it without a microphone. So I'm hoping that the sound will be okay because I really need to get this video up today, and then I'm just going to have to leave all the other videos I need to film until later. I can see I am halfway through my battery now, so I'm just going to have to rush through it all. I mean, it feels like ages ago since I've sat down and done a chatty video for you guys, because the last time I filmed was probably just before I went on holiday, and since I've kind of taken a different direction with a couple of my videos just to change my channel up a little bit so it doesn't get too boring, and also because I wanted to push myself out of my comfort zone a little bit. So I hope you enjoyed them, but I'm just going to go straight into it. Now there's a couple of higher end products that I've got here, and then the rest are drugstore. So the first one we are going to get into is the Naked Heat palette. I am obsessed with this. I mean, just look how pretty the packaging is. It's so good. Now when I went on holiday to America, I had to go into the Sephora store just to see what products they'd got out there, and I managed to pick this up. It worked out about £5 or £10 cheaper over there due to the exchange rate of the dollar to the pound, so I was really happy about that, because they are quite pricey products. But I just absolutely love it. Like, it is such fantastic quality. The pigmentation is amazing and the colours are absolutely stunning, and this palette could not be any more me than it tried. These are just stunning and I absolutely love it. My favourite ones is Dirty Talk, and then the Scorched, and then the two which are great to do in the crease of your eye is the Sourced one here and the Low Blow. So these are two in the matte range, and then the Ounce one is perfect just to go all over your eyes, just to set the concealer, and then you can blend these other products really well. So yeah, this is a fantastic palette. I'm just turning my phone on silent because it keeps buzzing, and I would definitely recommend to pick this up. I'll put it on your Christmas list. And the next high-end product I picked up was this highlighter from Becca Cosmetics. Now I am devastated about this. I really wanted to try it. I managed to get my hands on it in Sephora and it was cheaper, and I got it in Champagne Pop, the one that everyone raves about, and 2 weeks after going at home I dropped it on my laminate flooring in the bathroom and it's smashed. So I'm going to be very careful the way I open this, and I'm not going to keep it open for long. It's got even worse than since I filmed this video before. I don't know whether it's salvageable. I mean, yeah, let's look at that. Oh my god, I just dropped some on the bed. Yeah, so it's absolutely stunning. I love this. It beats my MAC one hands down. Like, it's so good. It's a beautiful like rose gold shimmer on your face. It is stunning, and I can't wait to see what this is like when I try it in the summer. And I've got my fake tan on, and I just can't wait for that summer golden glow. I just think it's going to be amazing. And the next things I picked up were quite a few stuff from L'Oreal. I took advantage of the Boots and Superdrug 3 for 2 offer. Now this is not an advert or a sponsor for L'Oreal or Boots or Superdrug. I'm just loving the products, and I love to take advantage of the offers that these drugstore places have, so I can try out new products. So I'll start with the lipstick first. I actually picked this up in duty free, and it is part of the Colour Riche Matte 104 Strike A Rose, and it's this beautiful deep rose shade. It is lovely. It is such a beautiful colour. It is so pretty. It's really like creamy and it feels luxurious when it goes onto the lips. But the downside to this is that if you remember when you're younger and you go into your mum's or your sister's makeup drawers and you store one of their lipsticks and it has that really horrible taste to it, you'll know what I mean. And like, there's no words that can describe it, but if you did that when you were younger, so 10-15 years ago, you will know exactly what I mean. It's disgusting, and unfortunately this has that same formula that makes it taste that way, which is the reason why I've not really worn this product that much. I've had it on a couple of times, and as you wear it throughout the day, the taste does go, but it's still there, if you get what I mean. So yeah, I mean, I do like this and it was super cheap, but I don't know whether I want to go out there and get another product from this range just because of the taste. It is extremely off-putting, but the colour is so pretty. And then sticking with their lip products, and I picked up one of these Cheryl Cole kits. There's 3 to choose from. I believe there's the nude one, which this one is that I got. Then there is a red one, and then there is a berry toned one. I think I want to go back and get the berry toned one, but I just wanted to test out to see how the nudie one goes, because even though I'm wearing a red lip now, which is my MAC velvet lip pencil, which I absolutely love, on a day-to-day basis I do go more towards the nudie colours, just because I feel a little bit more confident when I'm just working at the office. Like, there's no need to have like a bright red lip when I'm at work. I'll save that for the weekend. But I just wanted to try one out, so I thought I'd go for this one. It's very similar colour to a couple of my lip products that I've already got, so it's probably not worth even picking up, but you know, you can have so many different types of nudes. If it's the lip products, then it's acceptable. And I got this, so you get the lip pencil and then a lip paint. So the lip pencil is standard. It needs a sharpening now because I've used it that many times, but it's super soft to use. I will do a close-up of it. It's really lovely. When you apply it on your outer lip, it doesn't drag the lip or the skin at all. It's just lovely, easy to blend. It is fab. And then you go in with this lip paint, and what I love about this is that it is matte, and I love matte products, whether it is foundation or lipsticks or eyeshadow. I just love the matte finish. This is quite an interesting one because looking at it, it does look like it's a lip gloss product. It's very interesting. It's definitely matte, but it's extremely nourishing. It's so creamy, and when it sets on your lip, like, the product does pay off. So it does come off, but the product does stain your lip too. So the colour doesn't exactly come off. It's weird to explain. Like, there is some payoff, but the colour and the richness of the colour is still there. I wore it when I went shopping and it was so cold, it was rainy, it was blustery. I had a Starbucks Christmas drink, I came home, I had a curry, and there was still colour on my lip. It is really weird. Like, there's a lot of excess product when you pull the actual applicator out of it, so you have to make sure that you take that off. But it's really lovely and soft to put on. It goes over your lips so easy. Again, it's really nourishing, and it doesn't dry your lips out, which is what velvet products do usually do. So yeah, your lips don't feel dry, they just feel ultra nourished. So yeah, I definitely recommend this product. I think it is really good. I mean, obviously you're sold because it's a Cheryl Cole one. I'm a sucker for stuff like that. I will instantly buy one. But yeah, I love this, and I definitely recommend for you to go out and buy it. Sticking with L'Oreal, and I've got 2 more products to show you. The first one is this foundation, and it is the Infallible Total Cover. Now, this is a repurchase of this product, but I went for a different shade than what I usually do. Now, as you know me, I won't blab on about it too much, but I struggle to get the right shade for my skin tone. No matter which different pale shades I use, I just can't find the right one. And I have to work with it, and I have to blend, and if it's too pale I have to darken my face a little bit and make me look extra bronze with bronzer. But I really like this one. The previous one was too pale and it had more of a pinkier undertone, so it looked a little bit chalky when it went on the face. But I went for a warmer tone, so I went for the 12 Natural Rose, and this is perfect. Like, when you put the two bottles together, they look like they're the same colour, but the undertone to it, you can see that this is definitely a lot warmer than the other one. I do find this product hard to blend. Now, I am using a stippling brush, so that's probably not the best tool to use with this foundation. Probably one of these sponges is better, but at the moment I'm loving a stippling brush, and it just means that because I dot it on my face first before I blend it in, I can only put it on half my face, blend, and then go to the other side. It might take a little bit longer, but if it's the right shade and it blends okay, then I'm all for doing that at this moment in time. It might change, but we'll see. Yeah, this is super lovely. It is a matte finish and it is high coverage, which is perfect for me. That's exactly what I want in a foundation, especially in the winter time. I do struggle with an oily T-zone, and in winter, like, your skin doesn't need to breathe as much as it would in the summer. It still needs to breathe, and you still need to make sure that your pores are open and air can get in and it's nice and clean. But I feel like I can get away with more of a higher coverage in winter time. So yeah, I am loving this, and again, I picked this up when it was in the 3 for 2 offer, which I still think is going on. I'll double check that, but if it is, I'd definitely say get yourself down to Boots or Superdrug, because it's fantastic to take advantage of to try new products, as I said earlier. And then the final product from L'Oreal is this mascara, and I have raved about it so many times before, and it is their Paradise Ecstatic. It's only been out a couple of months. I am a little bit disappointed in the fact that I know, you know, mascaras are not meant to last that long, and with germs and stuff like that, you are meant to replace them every so often. Well, more frequently than what I probably should admit to. But it really dried out very quick, and the product, it did finish very quick. Well, quicker than my other mascaras would do. I know I used it every single day, but I would have liked it to last a little bit longer. However, I adore this mascara. I've spoke about it before. I have not found a mascara before that elongates my lashes and make them as thick as I really want them to do, without having to put false lashes over the top or use two different mascaras to create the look that I personally want. Whereas this does it all. It elongates them, and then after a second coat, it makes them look a lot thicker, a lot fuller. It is amazing. And for like £10–12, like, it's a genie in a bottle. I know. A second downside to this is, I don't know what formula they use, but there's a lot of excess product when you pull the brush out. It all cakes up around here. It cakes up around the edge of the top of the pot too. So yeah, that is a little downside. I don't know whether they're all like this or have happened to have two bad products in bad batches or not. I don't know, but now it's gone all around the edge when I've closed it, so I've got to be careful I don't like get it on my bedding or anything. But I love this, and I'm going to be repurchasing it for so long. I just know that where do I put it? I think I'm just going to have to I'll put it on my phone because it'll wipe off that. Let's stick with new products first, and then I'll move on to a repurchase. And I picked up the Makeup Revolution baking powder in the Ghost finish. So I am a lover of baking powders, well, translucent powders if that's what you want to call it. I love the Vichy or Vichy, whichever way you want to call it, the setting powder. I absolutely love that you can pick that up in Boots. It is a little bit pricier, so it is a bit devastating when it runs out, but it's fab, and I use it on the days where I've got really bad bags under my eyes, which is quite a lot recently, or if I'm going out and I want to have that bit more of a fuller makeup look, then obviously I go in with a brightening concealer under my eye, which my next product is fab for. And then I will apply quite a bit of this to the under eye and let it just set there without wiping it away, and then I'll do the rest of my face, and then I'll go and just like brush it away with my powder brush, and it just really brightens up the under eye, and it is fab, and it can be done so cheap because this massive pot full of loads of product was only £5. I know, amazing. You can only get it in Superdrug. You can get it online too, but if you're in town, pop into Superdrug, pick this up. I did use the banana one, but that was just a bit too warm for my face, so I was so happy when I saw that they had released this one out because it's perfect. I absolutely love it, and I've been using it every day since. The only downside to this is, but there is a positive on the back of this, is when you open it up and you're trying to get the product out, it's quite tricky to get a lot out because the holes are not very big, so I have to put it in the lid, and this lid's not very good for the size of my powder brush, but on the opposite side it means I don't get loads of products everywhere, which is great, and that's what you need when you've got cream carpets. So yeah, I definitely recommend picking this one up, putting it on your Christmas wish list. It's fab, especially as we're heading into the party season too. Go get one of these. And talking about highlighting under the eyes, and another repurchase I got was the Lasting Perfection Concealer from Collection. Another product that is raved so much in the blogging world. Everyone loves this, or pretty much 99.9% of people. My hair's gone really flat, I only washed it last night. 99.9% of people love this product. It is amazing. Now, I don't use it on my spots anymore, purely because I've branched out and I use different concealers to do that. I usually do go a shade darker for my spots. I use Fair 1 to go under my eyes just to get that bit of a highlighter and make them look a little bit brighter and more awake. But I love this, and the packaging has improved since one of the first days I've ever started buying this, and it's just a fab little concealer to pick up, and it's so cheap, and I've probably repurchased this 1,000 times over. So yeah, get yourself to a Collection stand and try one of these if you haven't done already. They're now doing the colour correction ones too. I use a green one. That's fab. If you get spots, or you've got redness, or you've got bad imperfections, go try them out. They're amazing. I love it. And finally, I think I've beaten my battery for once. I'm keeping it short, and it is my Rimmel Insta Fix and Go 2-in-1 primer and setting spray. This is a fab little product to use once you've applied all your makeup and you're wanting it to last that little bit longer. Now, I'm not saying that it will last 24 hours because I'm sorry, but what makeup does, but it'll last a good percentage of the day. Like, even in the evening when I come home from work, if I haven't like had my hands on my face a lot during the day, sometimes I just like rest them on there, but you know, it's not very good. My makeup is still on there and it is fab. I love this. It's so easy to use. I just spray it 3 times in a circling motion over my face. It's so hydrating. It's really lovely. I mean, I don't really know what else there is to say except it's a fab product, and it was only about £6, so it's perfect if you're wanting to try out a setting spray, or if you want to give one out but you don't want to spend a lot on a higher end. I personally, at this moment in time, unless there's something that really stands out there to me, I wouldn't be purchasing one from the higher end brands, just because at the moment I don't find any use. This works for me, so I'm going to stick at it, and it's fab. The one setting spray that I would advise not to use is the Maybelline one. That left a lot of white patches that had dried to my skin, and to get that off I had to like literally scratch my makeup off or completely take my makeup off, so it was pretty pointless if you ask me. But yeah, this is a fab product to use, so definitely go out there and pick one up. And that is everything that I have picked up over the last couple of months. It definitely wasn't in one trip, but it would have been pretty cool if it was, not gonna lie. So yeah, let me know what you think about this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel. I've got heap loads more videos planned for you. I apologise again for the sound. I'm just gonna have to buy a battery for my microphone. A bit annoying that it cuts out when I was filming. I'm so happy that my camera has stayed on, and we've been filming for like over half an hour now, and it hasn't cut off, which is amazing because it used to cut off after 17 seconds. So yeah, I'm just relieved that I didn't have to buy a new camera, and I could only just change the SD card over, which is fab. I'm not used to this filming because I keep looking in my viewfinder at the side, so I do apologise that my eyes are probably all over the place. Yes, these are real glasses, they're not an accessory. I've been struggling with really bad headaches and migraines over the past few days, and paracetamol are not exactly cutting it a lot at the moment, so these are on for the foreseeable future until they go. My battery is now flashing, so I'm going to end this video and I will see you all next week. Bye!